Alright, little update on the Honda Aspencade. Now that all that stuff at the back end is done, I had to focus on the front end, and what happened is I won $150 at the casino, so I bought a new tire because the old one was scary. I don't like scary, I like fun. So, take the wheel off, right? You may as well do the wheel bearings, right? So I ordered new wheel bearings and seals, and I already put them in there. Because again, this is not a how-to video, it is a look what I done did video. So, I could not get the bearing out. The back tire came out without any problem. I took the drift and I shoved it in there and torqued it to one side. There's a tube that goes in between the two bearings, and you can knock out the other bearing, bing bang boom, no problem. This one has a very thick tube inside there that does not move when you try to get a lip on the bearing to knock it out. So they make a special tool you can buy to pull that bearing out. And it's $80 at Harbor Freight. The Partzilla has one for a couple $100. The original Honda one only works on this bearing. A lot of choices. I took it to my guy in town here. Let's see, that's called Modern Motorsports here in Ripon. He does motorcycles, scooters, boats, whatever you pull into his driveway with. He'll take care of you. Jim over there. So what we decided we could do is he welded a nut on top of the bearing. He cleaned it all off, got all the grease out of there, welded a nut on top of it, and that gave you something to whack against on the other side. So this is what it ended up being. So I wasn't there when he did it, because I don't like looking over a man's shoulder while he's trying to do a job. So I let him have at it, but I think he just welded a nut on there and just whacked it out from the other side. So, good. Good way to do the wheel bearings if you're a good enough welder. Apparently welding onto a bearing is no easy task. So, it looks like he did alright though. So, alright, there we are. We're gonna, we replaced the, I think they call it a planetary gear on the speedometer, and that should work. I'm really excited to have a speedometer on this motorcycle. And of course, I rebuilt the front brake calipers. So I have new brakes all the way around on the bike. It doesn't get any safer than that, I guess. So the next problem is, after I put the tire on, take it out for a test ride, make sure everything's running, I'm going to take the radiator out. Oh, why do you want to do that? Because it's 4 screws and a hose or 2. And then you can take off that cover right there. And that's your timing chain, timing belt cover. That's only a couple of screws holding that on. You can inspect it. You're supposed to inspect your timing belt every 100,000 miles. Guess what? This one has 100,000 miles on it, so I'm going to do it. I also have to replace the fan switch. This is how the guy fixed his fan switch. So I got a new fan switch and a new thermostat, and you may as well flush it out, get it all clean, because cooling is important. So that's the update of what I done did to my 1984 Honda Aspencade. I may be repeating myself, but I did get the seat reupholstered. I did that myself. Just a new cover from Amazon. Like $80. You get the 2 pieces, this piece and this piece. These I cleaned up with some leather treatment. They look pretty good. A little bit of wear from sun damage. I think this bike spent at least one winter out in the outside. That's what I'm chasing down right now. I got the mirrors mounted, so they're working and functional. I'm happy with that. This backrest on here folds down so you can open up the luggage rack. So this I could not find a cover for, and it has a tear here, right here, and I fixed it with a vinyl repair kit, and it's a fabric backing. I didn't trust the fabric backing to stick, so I actually JB welded the fabric backing on there and just filled in the crack with the vinyl repair. I can't find one, so it's good enough. Looks okay. And I don't know if I like it. I haven't driven it with it on there. The last time it was on there, it was too far forward for me, so I took it off to drive it home. Now it feels comfortable when I sit on the bike. So, let's see what else may have you missed. That's it. I don't have any antennas, so I'm missing this bracket here altogether. Don't think I'm going to spend the money on that. So when I flush out the tank, the overfull reservoir, it's nasty, so I'm going to take that off of there and flush it all out, clean it all out. So that's the update. This is a couple of weeks since the last video. I'm going to blend them all together. So, alright, subscribe, like, comment, ask questions. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.